Alright, welcome back to Final Fantasy 1 for the NES. So, got my party set up here. Here's my weapons I have equipped on the characters. Rapier on Titus, Wooden and Chaku on Yang, Iron Hammer on my White Mage, and Wooden Staff on my Black Mage. And then armor for Titus I have Chain Mail, Cloth, and Yuna has the cap equipped. We're going to be taking on some pirates at the start of this episode. We're here in Pravoka. So let's go take on the pirate boss fight. Remember, we took down Bikke and his pirates. And we get his ship. Pretty much a staple in like a lot of JRPGs. Usually get like a ship or whatever. And then later you get a way to fly around and stuff usually as well. Pretty standard. So we have the item shop here. And we have the, what is this, the white magic shop? No, this is the armor shop. So, you can buy iron mail here. You can buy wooden shield here too. And gloves. Okay, the white mage can equip the gloves. Okay, I think we can buy them for each of the characters then maybe. I don't know if the monk can equip them or not, but we'll try. If not, let's give it to the black mage. Okay, you can equip the gloves. It's like everybody can. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Or pretty much broke We can actually play a minigame to get a lot of money if I want to complete that minigame. I think I will do it too. There's a hidden minigame that you can do. I want to do it anyway, but it's just a pain in the ass to do. You guys know I don't like minigames. I've been through this countless times. I don't like minigames. I think they're a complete waste of time. But luckily, there's only one minigame in this game, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not upset about it. So once you have the ship, you can do a secret minigame. You get to hold like B down, or press B 50 times or something like that. Alright, so I'm just going to skip the Pravoka minigame because I don't really want to deal with it. I don't want the 10,000 anyway, because it's kind of cheating anyway. So I'd rather just go on with the game, you know. It's totally not because I couldn't do it, because I've done it before. Back when I played on obviously one Origins, I did it. Anyway, we got a new enemy here, Suikoden, which has been in pretty much every Final Fantasy game. They've been in more Final Fantasy games than Moogles. They've been in more Final Fantasy games than Tonberries. They've been in, well, besides spin-offs, of course. I'm not counting the spin-offs. I'm talking about the mainline games. They've been in more Final Fantasies than Tonberries, Moogles, Chocobos, you name it. They've been in more of them. But they don't get the credibility like those other ones I mentioned do. I'm not even sure if people even realize. Like, look it up. You'd think they'd be more popular than Tonberries and Moogles and shit because they've been in more of them, but no. Dedication doesn't mean anything. Saiyajins have been dedicated. They've been in all of them. Pretty much. No credibility whatsoever. It's all about Moogles and Tonberries and Chocobos because that's what the internet grabbed onto. Even though Saiyajins have been in all of them and they deserve to be credible as well. But they're not. It's like that CM Punk thing back in, what, like 2011 or whatever it was. When he did that pipe bomb, he's like, I should be on the ice cream bars and shit. So I take that and I flip it. Instead of CM Punk, I say Saiyajin should be on the ice cream bars. If Square Enix said ice cream bars, there'd be like Moogles and Chocobos on there. But there wouldn't be no Saiyajins on there. Because they're not popular enough. And this world is literally a popularity contest, even though it shouldn't be. I don't live like that. I treat everybody exactly the same whether you have like 10 billion subs or fucking 1 sub, you know? I don't really care about numbers. I like stats, but that's different. I like stats in terms of like a nerd sense. Not in terms of like not in terms of anything else, just that. I'm a freaking nerd when it comes to stats. I don't care how big the number of stat is, though. That's why I love YouTube so much, because it has a whole analytics page, and I can see nothing but stats on there. So if you want to know why I love YouTube, that's the reason why. And I know I said like 10 billion, but I was just messing around with that number. I just threw a random number out there to prove a point. Oh, he missed the. It would have probably killed the. It would have probably killed Vivi, but he missed. Yeah, the shark's pretty deadly enemy. A lot of the sea creatures in this game are pretty deadly, to be honest. It gets even worse later. Shark's almost like a, practically like a boss fight almost. Well, at my level anyway, it's like a boss, but 4 characters missed. Are you kidding me? Oh, I guess it missed as well, so I guess it evens out. Come on, hit the damn thing. It's because we don't have any newer weapons. If we had a newer weapon, we'd be able to hit it a lot easier. Have we got it? There's also like a gaze enemy around here too that I want to show off. I don't want to use that cabin right now. Those do valuable. I want to save the cabin for when I'm in like dire straits or whatever, because then I could just use it, get back all my HP. Let's be up. Let's fight. If we just fault this thing. Alright. You want to save near Pravoka though, because I'm gonna rest there. Recover my MP there, of course. I wouldn't worry about the Sajin, just kill the damn shark. If you get to the same battle. I'm kind of glad I'm not doing the ship minigame because, like, it's a lot of money. It's too much money at this point. I'd rather grind it out, you know? Because you need to grind any damn way, so you're actually just harming yourself in the long run. You need to grind in this game, like, it's just a must. You ain't beating Final Fantasy 1 unless you grind. There's no way around it. How much money we got? 600, I could buy something maybe. Buy a weapon. To be able to kill the sharks easier. Well, maybe not now after I spent 50, but we'll see. We'll see what we can buy. I like how these houses are just like open or whatever, but you can't go in them. I'd go in them and loot everything, but this isn't Dragon Quest. You can't loot shit in Final Fantasy, unfortunately. I probably brought his attack up by quite a bit. 26 damage, 29% hit. Let's see what this one was. So the other weapon has 5% hit. And a lot more attack power, so hell yeah. And then we could sell that rapier. Not really worth selling, but did I just sell it or what? Yeah, I did, okay. I didn't know if it confirmed or not. Cannot beat Final Fantasy 1 for the NES. It's an amazing game, and there's nothing no one can say to change my mind. Alright, level 5. Hell yeah. I think I want to start fighting around Elheim, though. I do want to show off that Gazer enemy, too, though. Because I haven't shown it off yet. I guess I'll do that. Oh, and there's also like a Buccaneer and like a pirate enemy, I think, as well. I think it's called like Buccaneer or something like that. Damn butt pirate. Gotta be careful around them. Okay, apparently it's called Zoku, apparently. In this version of the game. I don't even know. I never played this version of the game. Leave me alone. It's my first time. And it's literally like my first time, you know, if you know what I mean. Playing Final Fantasy 1 for the NES is like my first time, you know. You know what I'm talking about, viewers. You know what the first time I'm talking about. But playing this game is better than that. Playing Final Fantasy 1 for the first time, playing Final Fantasy 1 for the NES for the first time is better than the other thing for the first time. You heard it here first. Oh, I might actually have to equip the Nunchaku on him now. Yeah, he's getting 2 hits in now as he's doing a ton of damage. That's what happens when you get their hit percentage up. You get multiple hits in. Which is really powerful. He's doing like really low damage. I might have to equip the Nunchaku already. Or unequip the Nunchaku. That's usually later on though. Oh, 600 gold. Holy shit. Did they drop that much gold in the Pixel Remasters? That doesn't seem right. That seems like a lot more than what you normally would get. That doesn't seem right at all. There's no way I got 600 gold from them in the Pixel Remasters. That's not to buy the damn sword I just got. That's a lot of... I could grind those damn things. Okay, here's another new enemy. Red Sajin. We're gonna kill the shark first, though, because it's... Freaking obnoxious. Yeah, fire doesn't really do a whole lot against these. Usually lightning. Lightning will do a lot more. Sorry about that. Got a cold. So, I'm freaking sick. I'm still recording this episode though. Mr. No Days Off will continue. I think I'm going to change my name to Mr. No Days Off instead of Razor. Because I'm even sick and I'm still making videos. And going to still be uploading. I'm on the beginning stages of the cold though. Like I just got a sore throat, but still. My sore throat hurts. I get pretty bad sore throats. Oh, the goblin I do, I guess. I'm kidding, I don't gobble. I'm a straight man from Florida. And all that. You know. I'm not going to say the word on YouTube, but I'm not into all that. Like I heard on one of these videos on YouTube, he's going around, saying, like, the prank is, it goes, I'm not gay, but I still do shit, you know what I mean? So he'd go around and say that to people, but one of the guys is like, I love titties. And I'm with that guy, you know. I love titties as well. There's like no weapons to buy here. I have nothing to... Let me see what happens if I unequip the Nunchaku from the monk then. 16, 17, okay. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it went down, so I have to keep it equipped. Still. Once he levels up though, you're gonna want to remove that. Because it actually lowers his damage. I'll check out the armor shop again. I don't know if I bought the one things, but yeah, I bought the gloves, but what about the iron? No, that's not worth it. We don't even need any damn defense. He's a freaking tank already. The max level in this game is only 30 because this game's pretty short. So anyway, we're done out at sea for now. Actually, I want to show off that gazer enemy. Shit. I'll just cut the video here until I find it. Alright, got the odd eye in this game is what it's called. I believe it has a pretty low amount of HP, so... Is that the warrior? Yeah, gaze can paralyze you, but it's not near as good as the ghoul enemy. The ghoul enemy can paralyze with just physical attacks. That enemy actually has to use a skill, and it misses quite a bit as well. So it's nowhere near as, that enemy is nowhere near as threatening as the ghoul. So, and I'm pretty sure it has a low amount of HP, so you can just kill it in one hit. Alright, we've seen Sajins before. Come on. Let's just get this over with. Alright, show off all the enemies at sea. Including the one enemy, the pirate enemies are rare as hell. Also, a lot of Sajins. Let me cut this battle out. Alright. If you come over here, this is the town of Elheim. It's elves, I guess. Might be something to buy here, maybe. Maybe I can upgrade the monks and Chaku or something. You can buy a silver sword here, but I think you can get that for free, I think. Maybe not, though. What about iron staff for VV? What about iron and Chaku for the monk? That's it. Oh, you can't equip that. Maybe my nope, she can't equip it either. What armor they have here? I don't really remember. Yeah, that's really good. You can equip those on your mage characters and stuff. Iron shield. Wooden helmet for the main character. Main character is suited up now. Well, I guess he's not the main character, but let's see if it's got the gravestone Here Lies Link. Or is that a tomb? It's a tomb. Here lies Erdrick. 837 to 866. Rest in peace. So Erdrick, that's a reference to Dragon Quest, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Let's get to some random encounters outside Elheim. We're gonna need to grind a lot to... Doesn't make him poison you, it's just very annoying. ASP. He's an Aspar, right? Should be ASSP. Yeah, poison is one of those status elements that never wears off, and it is extremely annoying. And you need to get pures, which are pretty expensive, and you're gonna need a lot of them. So unfortunately, that's where a lot of your money's gonna go in this game, is buy potions and potions and gear and stuff. I mean, the backpack there, troll or something, ogre. I mean, I never one-shotted it. Inside the worm. And freaking worms. Your fire on the ogre. Oh shit, my mage needs healing. Only 10 damage to the ogre. Why does the ogre have earrings? Don't answer that, viewers. The ogre is trans before trans was even a thing. Square Enix was woke even back then. I don't even know if they're actually woke or not. I don't pay attention to politics. I'll be honest with viewers, I could care less about that garbage. If I ever become a political streamer, which I'm never going to be, but if I were to be, it would be, hell would freeze over. Before that ever happens. I'd rather throw up, eat my own vomit than talk about politics. It does not interest me whatsoever. And we killed the ogre finally. Should be a lot of EXP though. I gotta go revive my white mage. The bitch died. Just like Yuna in Final Fantasy X, if she doesn't have a summon to guard her ass. Though, I appreciate the summons in 10 because they saved my ass a lot of times. A lot of battles I would have lost if not for the summons. So I appreciate it. Where the hell is the way to revive people at? I think it was the other building I passed. Right here it is. Why does church have like a dark, like double thing on the front? Oh, that's right, it's Square Enix, of course. It looks like a heart, but it's dark instead of, it should be like light. And I like how I guess the dark makes sense then because it revives them at 1 HP, the damn trolls. You know, the ogre we fought outside is a troll. Well, whoever designed this to where they revive with 1 HP is a troll. What if you revive, you don't realize it sets them to 1? You go out to get to a battle and they die again. You know, it's like card games. People don't read cards, right? Well, people don't pay attention to their health in JRPGs. People get on to me for going in the menus and shit. Now I gotta change my formation around. You gotta press select and bring up your formation and change it when a character dies. You always want your weaker characters on the bottom. And your stronger characters up top, of course. I didn't mention that in episode 1. Yeah, so basically it's gonna be going around getting the random encounters outside of Elheim until we continue on. So I feel like I've grinded enough. How much more do we got? Oh, that's not too bad. 349, that's nothing. I'll get that before I know it. For Marsh Cave, which is the next dungeon, I could probably do it now, honestly. I probably want to gain one more level, though. Assuming I use that cabin. I'll be using that cabin right outside of Marsh Cave. So... Oh yeah, I can one-shot the crawler. Or... Oh, Gigas Worm, but... Or Creep, I guess, but... Gigas Worm in the other versions of the game. Crawlers. They're called crawlers later in the series. I'm so used to calling them crawlers because of Final Fantasy IX, that's the one I played the most. So I usually call them crawlers. Also, Final Fantasy XI, they were called crawlers as well, the MMO. Thank you for dying. Alright. Arachnid, new enemy. These enemies can paralyze, or not paralyze you, poison you, which is bullshit, as usual. It's not good getting poisoned in this game. If I've made that abundantly clear. It's a whole lot of bullshit. Oh yeah, by the way, when I cast fire, epilepsy warning, by the way. I guess it's a little too late for the warning because I've been doing it. I've been casting that spell quite a bit. Yeah, see, I got poisoned. And it's going to mess with my formation after this battle, and I'm going to have to change it. I think you can remove the poison at the end, I think. And you obviously take damage over time, and then you take 1 point of damage every time you move. Or I think it's 1 damage every time you move a step. Yeah, see? If you get like a status element, it puts the character on the bottom of the... Let's see if... Do I have to go to the end to remove it, or do I... It'd probably just be better to go buy a pure, honestly. No. No, that does not remove it. I guess you got to use a pure on it. Or maybe you can go to the cathedral and get it healed. Nope. So the only way to cure poison in this game is to use an antidote. And then you gotta mess with your formation. You gotta press select. At least you get to hear the classic Final Fantasy theme. Very iconic. I want people to play that at my funeral. The Final Fantasy iconic theme. Just play it the whole time, and I'll be happy. The funeral for me that no one will ever show up to. I'll be the only one at my own funeral. Sad as that is. Why are ogres wearing shoes anyway? They got earrings and shoes. Some people try to steal his shoes. Not me though. I don't commit crimes. But some of y'all would probably steal that ogre shoes if you could. You guys are sick. Up level 6. Alright, let's see if it's time yet for my 2020. 2020. That was like 5 years ago, Monk. You're behind the times, buddy. Nope. Still not worth it yet. Soon enough, viewers. Soon enough. Just make sure to keep doing that every level. Because he's going to eventually outgrow that, nunchakus. I don't care if you critical hit me, as long as you don't poison me. Alright, 300 EXP, and then we'll head on over to the Marsh Cave. I got 2 ogres this time. It's a lot of ogres. It's a lot of beef. I gotta heal up after that, man. My monk almost died. Keep going until we level up the White Mage and Black Mage, and then we'll head to Marsh Cave. Well, I might end the episode, I'm not sure, because I'm just not feeling well. I think I might not do commentary for the next few episodes because it's getting kind of ridiculous with my sore throat. I'm only going to get worse. I'm only going to be worse tomorrow. This is my first day of the cold. I haven't had a cold in a long time. Might just stop doing commentary for a while. I need to upload a video every day. I'm dedicated to do that. This is a low energy recording though. But at least I got my cheap jab in on higher subscriber channels. I need a next level. You start buying more spells. Or one more battle. Let's go one of them at a time, I guess. Nice, level 6. Alright. There should be plenty of levels to be able to get through. Well, we'll go to the north part of Marsh Cave and then we'll probably back out and head back to the town. And then complete the southern part of it. But when you first enter Marsh Cave, you want to go north. And you'll be able to get to some treasure. And then you want to go... Then you probably want to leave and go back to town. That's what I'm going to be doing. That is the correct way to play. If you ever have to take a detour in Final Fantasy 1, it's best just to go back to town. Heal up, then go back, you know. Trust me on that. It'll make the game easier for you. And why does my White Mage have more HP than my Monk? I don't know, but I'm in the video here. What I do know is I'm in the video here. How long is this recording anyway? I don't even know. 40 minutes? Alright, whatever. Long episode, but I did do a lot of grinding and everything. Later.